Hey, welcome to Ansah Me This, the Kwabena edition. We've got dogs back again. Anyways, let's get straight into it. So, everyone's talking about Aamir Abdallah, the Aussie sensation who scored a fabulous goal in the AFCON, which has been happening for the last few weeks. And it was a spectacular goal, and it raised a lot of questions about Australia's process around spotting players and talent. And this young man has been a journeyman, I would say, for quite some time. And there's a lot of discussion around, well, why hasn't he progressed to an A-League side and various other feats from his professional career. And I think a lot of discussion has been centered very much so around the structure of the A-League, which is, understandable because for someone like me, Abdallah, of African descent, there seems to be a pattern of, or history of where players haven't necessarily been allowed to shine at that top flight level. So it's few and far between, and his goal kind of re-stirred the conversation about, well, what's the problem with A-League and what's the problem with scouts and talent and structure. I think what a lot of pundits have not actually discussed is actually his agent. Now, one of the biggest issues to anyone's success is the people around you and the people who support you and the people who advocate for you. And in doing my research for this, on his agent, Ascend Group's Instagram page, I haven't seen anything to show that goal. In fact, it seems like it's been quite a while since he has been profiled as a player. And so that instantly means to me is that, well, he's paying fees, but he isn't probably one of their top athletes. And for anyone who wants to become a professional athlete, you have to make sure that the people in your corner are in your corner. You get what I mean? Let me say that again. The people who are in your corner are in your corner. You know what I mean? Like, wink, wink. And so your career can blossom or stifle under the direction of people. So for Aamir Abdallah, yes, your goal is spectacular and you have been considered one of the top players in the NPL in Australia for quite some time. But that is the performance on the field is completely all the player. Outside of that, it's the management and the people you put around to help you build your career and help you build your success. So I think people should have a long look and long discussion as to, well, if there are a lot of good, not great, good players of African descent playing in the Australian Football League, well, are there a lot of good agents? Are there a lot of good agents out there? And I remember a point in time where I had a little brother who was quite good at rugby league. And so I went out and found him an agent. I went to former Jared Haynes' agent, Wayne Beavers, him and I had a great discussion. Now, it was obviously at a younger age where he was, but you try and find the best. You try and get the best. And to be a professional athlete in this day and age, you can either do it yourself, which a lot of people do, because now with social media, there's so much opportunity to really advocate for yourself, like people like Lamar Jackson advocates for himself at the top professional league. You can do it yourself. But there are a lot of gatekeepers, and so you have to be prepared for a lot of pushback. So Aamir Abdallah, go get yourself or find yourself a new agent. See ya.